If something were to go terribly wrong in the bathroom and like everything just got destroyed, wouldn't they have to pay to have a new one put in?
No.
Okay. Brody's got a topic.
Oh. Yeah, I got a topic.
Brody's topic.
You might notice I'm wearing a coat to do the podcast.
Yeah.
My furnace died yesterday,
Oh.
so I'm freezing.
Oh my gosh.
Freezing.
That's a weekly occurrence in my house now. Keep going.
So I went. My first instinct was to go to Home Depot and ask questions right away last night, and they're going to send people whatever. So I got a couple of estimates from asking people in my town and whatever on Facebook, and a couple of people already reached out to me. So the unit itself is like $1,700 to like $2,100.
Mm-hmm.
So how much do you think it costs? I'll let you guys all guess. To take a box, I'm simplifying it. I know it's more difficult. To take a box, attach the air conditioning unit on top, tighten some pipes or whatever, basically hook it up. Just hook it up, couple hours. The ballpark.
5,000.
Okay, so when you play a game like this, you go low, so whatever number I give you sounds higher. You don't guess, 25,000. There you go.
I'm sorry.
You guys are like
more expensive in my zip code.
You guys are like my wife. I go, I met this woman. She was so old, you'll never guess. She goes, 110? So anything after that, it's like...
Hold on. We're editing this, right? So, Nate, give your guess again, because ready for the edit and go.
10,000.
That's great.
I'm going to guess the labor
Scotty,
somewhere
you're cheap.
around $400 or $500.
I said $1,500.
$1,500 to install it.
Yes.
Danielle?
I'm with Scotty, around $1,500.
I was going to say about $800.
Right, to a couple hours work, you put some pipes together. Right. No. The lowest I've gotten so far is $4,800.
Oh my God!
Wow!
But that's a bargain by Nate's standards.
I went on.
You got the discount.
I went on Twitter and I asked some of my followers if they've done that recently, and some of them in Iowa and Ohio are like 11,000, 8,000. What? We're in the wrong profession, people.
That's crazy.
When all the work was being done on our house, I was chatting with one of the carpenters, and he goes, "Yeah, if you want to make money, get into plumbing. Because those guys make a mint."
Now, Brody, have you thought of trying to do this yourself, like YouTube or something?
I've thought of moving, Froggy. I have not. No, this is not the kind of thing I would do myself. No.
Yeah.
But the thing is, we're not in the know. We're not professionals, so it's kind of like we got to take their word for it. Yeah. There's a lot of room for them to take advantage and throw in costs that make no sense to me. Right. But I'll go along with because I don't know any otherwise.
Wait, you know what it is? They know I'm cold. They know you're cold, right? This is the kind of thing. Like if you want to repair your garage door, they know you have all the time in the world, so they charge you a couple $100. But when you don't have heat in February, they know they got you by the frozen balls. So like, 5,000.
That's why this is the time to fix your air conditioning now.
Right.
Yeah.
So what did you tell your family? Just put coats on because it's not happening?
Yeah, I'm like, I can't help you guys. We got a hot tub. Go sit in that all day.
If you look really close, you can see Brody's breath. It's great.
No, I have
something.
A thermal on.
So we had everything's been worked on in our house, and now it's just little things. And our garage door wasn't opening, and stuff in the garage wasn't working, nothing electrical. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure, and Froggy, you'll know. I'm pretty sure it's this, but I don't trust myself with electricity.
Oh, you don't?
So call the electrician. I'm like, I'm pretty sure this outlet's bad. Just, I don't know.
Was it the GFI? Sometimes it's the GFI. Right. If the GFI goes out, then
what the hell is the GFI?
Nate, was it $20,000 to fix? You prick.
So the guy comes, and I shit you not, he takes my word for it. He goes, yeah, you're probably right. It's probably a bad outlet. He has one in his fucking pocket. He's got these fucking cargo pants. He pulls an outlet out of his pocket, unscrews the old one, does something with the wires. I wasn't paying attention. Puts in the new one, flips the switch. Everything's working.
How much?
It took him, I shit you not, 90 seconds. What? I go, that's great. What do I do? He goes, $175. I'm like...
What?
I'm like, it took you 90 seconds. He goes, yeah, that's kind of the going rate. And I'm like, okay, let me get some cash. But I Googled it. It is the going rate to replace the GFI.
Rule number one when you hire anybody, free estimates.
Yeah.
So that you can tell you what the problem is, because I could come over, Nate, and change your outlet for like $125. It's no problem.
Well, those
are easy.
I got a free estimate. As you know, I've only owned this one apartment, the one that I'm in right now, and I've never had any renovations done on it because it was new construction at the time. But now it's time for a refresh of my bathroom. Well, I get an estimate. The guy comes over. My bathroom, by the way, is 2x2. It's a small little place.
Bathrooms are expensive.
Tiny bathroom. And he's looking around and goes, yeah, you know what? It'll be running you about 15 grand. But you know what? You really should have 20 grand set aside just in case we go over budget. So I'm like, okay, is this the going rate to have a bathroom refreshed?
Well, what exactly are you having redone?
Is that labor? Is that materials?
Everything all in.
Okay.
Well,
what
guy's
are you having
an
done?
architect. I want to get, I don't know, I just want to get the tub out of there. I want to make a shower stall. And
Are
I
you
want
gutting it?
Right, you're going to take the vanity out, put a whole new vanity in, all new
everything,
faucets,
all that.
everything.
Yeah. New tiles, everything.
Guys, if
That's
you notice
actually pretty good.
If you notice the problem, though, and this is where his contractor has Skeery, he goes, I don't know what I want. So this guy literally can go in and go, yeah, you know what? You need this.
Right.
He's going to go, okay, that sounds about right.
Brody was telling me, dude, if you pay over $7,000, that I'm being taken advantage of.
Hold on. What I said was my bathroom that I wanted to get redone, which I can't now because I have no heat, was $10,000, and I said that's too much. But my bathroom's twice the size of Skeery's, so I said, Skeery, your bathroom, legitimately, it's a toilet, a little sink, and a tub.
I can't afford that, though.
So I said it's probably 5 to 7. You might get 10 on the high end if you go for fancy countertop. The guy told him 15, maybe 20. I'd move at that point.
But supply chain issues, things are a lot more expensive than they were back
That's
then
what
when
he
you
told
did it.
me.
No,
Things are
you
way
know
more
what it is,
expensive.
though? This happens all the
They have
time.
tubs.
Where Skeery lives
They
is
don't want a
very
tub.
nice. And I'm sure that they came over, took a look at your building, took a look at all the buildings around you, probably talked to you about what it is that you do. And then suddenly it was $15,000 for a $5,000 job.
Yep. So that fancy couch and rug you have that match, you never sit on.
Guess what? That means now I'm not going to be able to redo my bathroom.
Just go out on Instagram or Twitter and ask one of the listeners to come over and do it. They'll help you.
Or just
I
watch
give
it
you
on
that
TV.
deal.
They'll show you how to do it yourself.
Totally. YouTube
Don't
this,
do that.
Skeery. YouTube it.
Yeah,
Actually, you can do it.
Gandhi has a great
Honestly,
point.
yeah, I think that's a very small project. I might tackle that myself.
Could you really? You
Hell
think
yeah.
Skeery
Okay,
is
hold
going
on.
to be able
The
to
He
hardest
doesn't know where Home Depot is. He doesn't know where it is.
If you turn
let
the
me help you.
if Skeery turns the water off, the demo's easy. So you could demo it and take it all out.
You
If
could
you
do
know
the
what
demo.
you want, do you know how to lay tile, Skeery, or no?
You can YouTube
He
that.
could barely lay his
Froggy,
girlfriend.
start with,
you
do
can
you know how
do.
to use a hammer?
I don't know. You know what? My father bought me a tool set from Home Depot when I moved into my apartment,
You're
and it's
gonna need
still
more than
brand
that,
new.
Skeery.
Here's what
Yeah.
you got to do. You got to hire Froggy, and he'll come over and do it for you for cheaper.
I
the
don't
mirror
think-
might fall off the wall, but
none
he'll
of
be
you guys
cheap.
are professional. Everyone, the guy was explaining to me that people that do it themselves forget that you have to have like something underneath the tile so the tile doesn't crack.
You can
And that-
YouTube all this
Yeah, but
stuff.
that's called a
You don't-
subfloor.
You don't
Yeah.
want a 3/8 inch. You want a 4/8.
You know what a
half
subfloor
inch.
is?
A 4/8.
4/8
You want a half inch? I said, what's the difference? It's an eighth of an inch. He goes, oh, it makes all the difference. You
Does.
want a half inch tile and not a 3/8 because your weight will crack it. I'm like, what the fuck? It's an eighth of an inch.
Whoa, is he talking about fourth quarter Skeery or second quarter
my
Skeery?
God.
No, but he's trying to upsell me on all this stuff.
But Skeery, if you're going to do it, I would get the floor to warm up in the morning. When you get up in the morning to get ready for work
heated
and
floor.
tile
Yeah,
is
that
warm,
price just went up to
it's
about
fantastic.
$25,000 now.
Skeery, you know what?
love it.
Skeery, just buy a rug. Just put a new rug in
I
there.
don't know. I just don't know what to listen.
Here's
so
the thing.
I'm stalled.
I think I agree with Froggy. I think you could at least do the demo yourself, and that'll save him what, $4,000 maybe?
No, guys, it's not
Well,
going to
but
save
Skeery-
them.
hold on.
It's going to wind up
Skeery's not going to turn the
I just
water
want to
off.
see him burst a water pipe.
No.
Well,
Don't
you want him to
tell
pick up a
this.
sledgehammer and swing it?
Yeah.
Have
No.
you met Skeery?
You're
Hold
taking
on,
down
but Skeery,
walls.
Were you getting a new
Guys.
toilet as well, or were you going to keep your same toilet?
No, well, it's a newer
It's the
toilet,
Champion
but they're like,
4.
oh, you don't want the Champion 4. That's the one that swallows a bucket of golf,
golf
balls in one
balls,
gulp.
yeah.
They're like,
When are you
want
shitting
a-
golf balls?
You want a Toto or Kohler.
Toto. You want
a
the Toto.
A Toto.
Were you watching The Wizard of Oz when you wanted the Toto?
But those are
Yeah, Gandhi.
Skeery. Those
I
are
have a
crazy
question.
expensive. They have like heated seats and stuff. You don't need that, Skeery.
I don't need that.
Gandhi, what's your question?
Yeah. You have insurance, right, for your house, for your apartment?
Yeah.
Oh,
If something were to go terribly wrong in the bathroom and like everything just got destroyed, Wouldn't they have to pay to have a new one put in?
No.
I know. I know I'm from Brooklyn, but I've actually, I have a conscience.
No, you don't. That's the biggest lie you've ever told. No, you don't.
So here's the thing that I'm now curious about. So when you have your bathroom redone, where are you staying? Or are you going to live there and shit in a bucket?
That's another problem.
Yeah, that's true because you only have one.
I live in a one bathroom, so it has to be strategically done while I'm away for 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Good luck.
Wait a minute, 2 weeks. After you fix the bathroom,
Good
you don't
luck,
have
Al.
money to go away. So how are you going to do both at the same time?
Oh, he's rolling in it.
You better go on maternity leave or something because it's not getting done in 2 weeks.
Skeery has no dependents. He's got
I know.
cash. He's
I
got
got
maybe
6
you
months.
should-
No, I don't.
You can go.
Wait, Brody just did what Brody hates when everybody does to him, which is
No.
he got up in Skeery's pocket and he said, Skeery doesn't have kids. He can afford it. You don't
Gandhi,
know. You have
Gandhi,
no idea.
You're right, but I do know in this particular case, so just bear with me.
No, I can't.
I
I'm
know I
not
do.
made of money.
Why don't you just go and
wait till
stay
the
with
listeners go
Robin?
online and Google Skeery's net worth. They'll
What
see
is his net worth?
$5 million.
What is Skeery Jones's net worth?
Gotta
No,
go.
I'm going to defend Skeery because Skeery spends his money obviously in a certain way.
I do.
This isn't worth his money, and I see his point. There's a lot of stuff that we did in our house where I'm like, yeah, I can afford it, but I don't want to pay for it. It's not worth it.
I got a trip to Colombia coming up. I start, then I start with my Uber situation. I Uber places. My money goes
Your
places.
Ubers are stopping your bathroom?
It does sound
Gandhi,
a
he
little
Ubers
frivolous.
to the
when you-
bathroom.
I know he does. Wait, Skeery, this says you're worth $700,000.
Yes.
So you can pay for it.
Who are these people?
Wait a
Where are
minute,
you
Gandhi,
checking
how
this
much
stuff?
you worth? $1 million,
What's
right?
your net worth, Gandhi, according to these
Mine
Google
said
people?
I was worth $1 million, but
What
that's
website
a lie.
are you checking?
I just
Google.
Googled Skeery
Just
Jones
Google it.
net
Skeery
worth.
Says I'm
Jones's
worth
Instagram?
500 to $1 million.
Do people actually spend their time doing that?
Yeah.
Googling
This
each
is
other's
all
net worth?
bullshit. None of these numbers are correct. It gave
No.
my salary yesterday. That's not correct. Like, it's just not.
If
way
you want
too
some
much.
fun about the show, just type in Google and everyone's name from the show,
No.
and you'll see the questions asked about
Yeah.
a lot. A lot of it's about salary, though, too.
I don't think I want to know this.
How much
Just
time left there,
FYI, the
Frog?
Scotty B that's
Yeah.
on there isn't me.
Why?
How do you know that?
Well, because Gandhi Googled it and it came up that I'm worth $18 million.
18 million. Scotty B.
I knew it, Scotty. I knew it.
Yeah.
Scotty may have saved $18 million using coupons, though.
Maybe this contractor Googled my net worth before he came over to my house to
right.
give me that fucking
Maybe.
ridiculous.
Oh, by the way,
estimate.
700,000.
Didn't we talk about this on air? I know I've talked about it in my private life. That contractors will look at the car you have
Absolutely.
in the driveway and
This-
give you the estimate.
This happens all the
Oh.
time. In fact, last week, my neighbor texted me. He goes, "Hey, man, is it okay if I use your driveway tomorrow?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure. Why?" He goes, "Well, I've got some contractors coming to give me quotes, and I don't want
Yep.
to see a Benz or a Tesla in the driveway." I'm like,
Oh my gosh. Oh wait, you live in a neighborhood where people can afford Teslas and Benzes?
"No, I."
Wow,
Nate.
Wow.
Tesla's
No,
I'm gonna
it's-
Google your net
it's
worth.
funny. They,
yeah.
Tesla's
Danielle's
very
estimated
expensive. You can
worth
buy a
$2
Tesla for
million.
30 grand.
Danielle, oh
you know,
my God.
it's funny. Like, I actually told my neighbors this. I'm like, "Why do you guys live in this neighborhood?" Because one's a doctor and the other one's like some muckety muck at Facebook. I'm like, "You guys shouldn't be in this neighborhood. Like, you guys need to move out of this neighborhood."
But I see people all the time that think, "Oh, you drive a Tesla, you're rich." You can buy a Tesla for like 30 or 35,000.
Not anymore.
Oh, you can't.
Not anymore. They're way
Supply chain.
They've supply
it's the
chain
chip
chip
issue.
shortage.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
Dad.
by the way,
Did you
30,
know-
35,000 is a lot of money to some people.
No.
Yeah,
I'm
did
not
you-
saying
Included.
it's not, but I'm
To
saying
me.
some people talk like when you buy a Tesla,
yeah,
like you're a
right,
millionaire.
right.
You're not.
Right.
It has
100%.
gone up. It used to be pretty cheap. Actually, the cheapest one now is the Cybertruck. But did you know that the chip shortage is so bad? It's not that they aren't making vehicles. There are, and Gandhi, you might know this, there are like literally parking lots
Yes.
in Michigan that are packed with cars that they can't ship because there's no computer chips for them.
Right.
But they're done except for that. There's
Wow.
thousands
Yeah.
and
So
thousands
they're
of
finished.
cars.
The cars themselves are done.
Exactly.
That is exactly true. So my boyfriend works with cars. Like, this is what he does all the time. And he will just drive by lots and be like, look at that lot. It's just packed with trucks, packed with Jeeps, packed with all of this stuff. It's just sitting there waiting for the chips.
Yep.
So if
Isn't
you
that
want to
nuts?
come and take a car with no chip, there's plenty over there. Tons.
I was talking to the dealership where I take my car, and the guy told me a similar story that there are cars with a Dodge. There are Dodges waiting for like $10 parts that they can't get,
Yeah.
and they can't ship the cars out because of a switch or a relay that's a little insignificant nothing, but they can't get it because they're made in Asia and they don't have them.
Right.
So it's amazing how little things can affect big things.
Now, does this mean eventually we're going to have a flood of cars and we'll be able to buy all the cars we want?
As soon as they get those chips up, I guess.
I
will tell you,
they haven't started. They built a chip factory in America. Like
they did.
Right.
They have.
So what's
Skeery,
going on?
if you figure out how to make the chips, you can then get your bathroom.
Yeah, for sure. You can put a bathroom in every house in America.
Yep.
It's a great time to sell a used car, by the way, because you can't get them.
Oh, for sure.
So,
I mean, that's our problem. Is Ford is coming to take away Amy's truck at the end of this month?
Should pay your bill,
we can't
Scott.
get anything.
Yeah.
Nope.
Scott, if there's no car available and you have a lease, if you call the leasing company, they will extend your lease 3 months.
Done. It was the lease was up in August. This is it. They won't let us go anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Because
Yeah, I
that
had to
car's
do that with
worth
my car.
that car's worth more to them to sell
for
Yeah.
sure.
than it is for you to
Brody,
lease.
you should buy the car and live in it so you have heat.
Yeah.
Good point.
So, Skeery, if I could get in your Uber, maybe you could just help me out with Uber so I can get to work every day.
All right, the insults have started. We're done. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.